that ship has sailed. It's too late for me. And you can say, sure, that's where things are, or you can be in the camp where I am, and that is, we're just getting started. We're just figuring this thing out. As you know, we're still fighting customer service issues, trying to figure out what the most efficient way to deal with coach relations and customer service. We're still sort of, while this massive plane is in flight, we're trying to rewire all the very intricate technology systems and make it so that we can manage this very complex business without having to just say, okay, stop for 6 months, let us fix it all, and then we'll get it, and then we'll launch it again. No, we got to keep in business. So while we're fixing all this stuff, and many people can be like, oh man, I got the wrong Shakeology again, or the fulfillment, there's real fulfillment issues, and then in today's world, one post on Facebook makes it look like it's a problem that hundreds of thousands of people are having, when it's actually, when we look at the percentages are very small. So you can take this sort of negative outlook like, oh, the opportunity has already sailed, or there's operational or customer service, or whatever types of issues that you could look at. If you're a cynic, you look at that company and you go, that's just another one of those, or that opportunity is already done. Or you can look at it from my perspective, and here's my perspective.
Listen up.
I never, in my life, I always wanted to be in business, right? And I've told this story before about how when I was in 3rd grade, how excited I was when I got a briefcase for my birthday, and that's what I could carry my books to school. The other kids had backpacks, I had my briefcase. And I will say I'm very proud of my 7-year-old son, because his favorite Christmas present was the safe, his combination lock safe, that he keeps all his money and jewels in. Very proud. So, you know, I've told that story, that I always wanted to be in business, and I always wanted to be productive that way. But I never thought that I would see something come together like this, that just would sort of coalesce, I think that's a word, right? This sort of would come together, and it still hasn't come together, right? So we've got this infomercial business that does incredibly well, and that creates this lead program and creates these famous brands that you can talk about on Facebook and Instagram. I had breakfast this morning with 10 coaches that qualified for a breakfast last March, and it was just fascinating to hear the stories that it's not necessarily the program that does the best for them isn't necessarily the one that's doing the best on TV, it's the one that they're doing. Vital behavior number 1, right? Be the proof the product works. That was sort of the general theme, that's the one that had the most success at selling. So, you know, that infomercial business helps a little bit, but the network business is this business unto itself, where you guys offer the opportunity to get results that the person who does the program or attempts the program just off of TV has nowhere near the likelihood of success. And in fact, we've been talking at the company, you know, vital behavior number 3 is personal development. And so I'm reading this book, Change Anything, right now, which is by the same people that do another one of my favorite books, Influencer. And in Change Anything, they talk about the vital behaviors, and they talk about crucial moments. And what's interesting about listening to the coaches talk about their success with promoting their own struggles, their authenticity with the program, and how that attracts people to them is, we thought that TV would be much more important to the network. We thought that was going to be, you know, how you would get leverage. But in fact, you're showing that by supporting people, you're getting them through these things that they talk about in Change Anything, crucial moments where it's likely that you might fail. So when we look back at this opportunity, and I'm saying infomercials, network marketing, and now we have the certification business that's growing, what we call Beachbody Live. I look at the way these 3 things are coming together, and they've all got a life of their own. And what did $1 billion in sales last year, I can now see for the first time in my life, and I just, for a second, just, if you can put yourself in my shoes, I was a guy, I can remember talking to John about, we had this goal of a $100 million company, and now I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, huh, health and fitness problem, obesity problem. Healthcare industry is a multi-trillion-dollar a year business. Companies spend less than, I think it's $7 billion a year on wellness. Insurance companies have a real problem in the gap between the wellness activities of their insured people and what it's costing them. So they've got a real problem that insurance companies have to solve. Companies have to solve this, but we as human beings need to find a way to solve this if we want to get the most out of life and not just eat, drink, and be merry our way through life. So there's like this opportunity that transcends $1 billion and has this like, it has $3 billion, it has like $5 billion. This has like $10, $20 billion a year of potential, and I'm not even talking outside of the US and Canada. So I look at the way these three businesses are sort of shaping, and I hear people go, well, you got customer service issues, you got technology issues, you got fulfillment issues, and I go, yeah, guess what else we got? We got traction as the first company in decades that is really getting people healthy. And that's because of you. That's because of your belief and your prioritization, your understanding that, let's imagine, you have the thing, that the company is behind me. 741 people as of Monday, okay? 741 people just like you, meaning human beings, went through school, some of them went to college, all of them trying to make a living, all of us trying to organize this big company to support these 200 and something thousand coaches, almost 300,000 coaches, and figure out how to do it in an ecosystem with three disparate systems, meaning infomercial or direct marketing, network marketing. These two things support each other really well, and now we're starting to see the support from the Beachbody Live business as being something that takes those brands and puts them in gyms, because the averages with gyms and how these two businesses are going to work so well together is people would still like a social experience with their fitness, but they're not going to do it every day. So they can work out at home thanks to the support of the network and Facebook and social and these challenge groups, but they can also plug into the experience at the gym and get a social experience that those two things now have synergy. And we're starting to see these things come together and launching them in a way that's synergistic, that transcends whatever we could have imagined. I said at the beginning of the year in the surge, I drew this example of the most trusted professions. I talked about doctors and nurses. This infomercial business that makes these programs famous, launches them, creates this platform of familiarity. Network marketing business where you get paid to help people to be the proof the product works and do personal development. And then this ability to then expand that or extend that involvement into Beachbody Live and train it, or just become more of an expert and be certified in these programs and teach them live or teach them in your house or whatever you want to do, like this ecosystem. And you look at it and you go, wait a minute, this is a problem, health and wellness, that doesn't just affect 200 million people who are obese or overweight. It affects all of us. Wellness is just a thing. So now, here's the answer to the original question. How big can this get? And I'll ask it back to you. What company, what other company do you know of, fights for quality of product, fights for a comprehensive solution where we don't round a corner, where we want to help you get fit, we want to help you get healthy from the inside, where we'll encourage you to take a break from your fitness with things like the Ultimate Reset, where we'll have compassion about, sometimes you're going to do the quesadilla, do the fast food, and then you break it with a 3-day refresh. And we're even going to help you complement your fitness with supplements and other concepts like Beachbody On Demand that are just going to help you incorporate fitness and wellness into your life more cohesively. It's not the drug companies, it's not the medical community. While I think that wellness is the motivation behind the medical community, it's been overtaken with a prescription mentality. And we're the other side of that. And I've got to tell you, I don't know of another company that's doing that. Keep the lights on if you can. Keep the lights on for a second. Just sort of take this in for a second. You know, can you keep the lights on? There, that's good. More on than that? Because I want them to be able to see them. Well, or not. Just imagine yourselves. So, pretty cool. So, like, this is bigger than like our first 3 or 4 summits right now. You are the leaders of this business. Okay. You're not sitting on blue, cushy chairs that are soft on your buttocks. You are sitting on a friggin' gold mine. Woo! You are the leaders of a movement that has never been tried before, that has never been so egalitarian before, that I'm telling you, the deck is not stacked. This is not a 1%, 99% business, except for the 1% that works the hardest. Everybody in here has the potential to do as well as you are willing to work. That's and right. As smart and creative as you're willing to be. And this company is committed to supporting that ideology, that everybody has, that it's a level playing field. Yes, the company is going to be imperfect because we are growing really fast and we're figuring this out. We try stuff and we fail a little bit, we try again. At the same time that we want to keep this flywheel, this idea of product launches that drive the business on a regular basis, right? So you see a new product in early December, you see a new product in early February, you see another one that we'll announce today, that will come out in the summit, and then there'll be maybe another one throughout the year. So, and now what else are you seeing that's happening? Brand new thing, right? Beachbody On Demand. We've got $750 of brand new, of catalog product that's being moved into the Beachbody On Demand catalog in May. What's going to happen every month that you get people into Beachbody On Demand? For the same $2.99 a week, they're going to see a whole new crop of new product come up there. All of our trainers are working on new product that's going to go in there. Niches that you never thought we would develop because they wouldn't work for infomercials are now going to go on Beachbody On Demand. Little specialty things, things about rehab, things about sports, concepts that I can't even... My head's exploding. When we started the company, everybody said that hard work will never sell. And I remember we were at this lunch and we showed people that what we had in mind with Power 90, and they were like, "Oh, you're showing people to do hard work on an infomercial? Well, that'll never work." And we were like, well, it's kind of fitness, and it feels, John and I were like, well, I would do that. I wouldn't do that stair-stepper thing or whatever. So we're like, let's give that a shot. And, you know, maybe there's a million people like us out there. And that has evolved over time. And we've been talking about putting together a program. As we saw the success of the more intense programs, obviously P90X was the one that really sort of raised the bar. And then after that, Insanity really raised the bar, and then Turbo Fire, and Asylum, and the P90X2 and P90X3, and then in terms of the extreme programs, 21 Day Fix Extreme. And we saw that people, there's a certain component of people that just like to work harder. Now there's also a component of people that like to work hard, but the concept of fitness to work hard is not all that exciting to them. They want to work hard, but this idea of calisthenics, push-ups, lifting, and whatever, they need to have some other mental component that will engage them so that they get their fitness in. Okay, some of you are already aware of it, but none of you have seen it to this extent. So if you guys are ready, I'd like to give you a peek at what's coming. Summit 2015. I introduce to you the end of exercise. Please roll the clip.
You know, with my fitness programs, like my job is to get other people to want to work out. With dance, people are going to want to dance. I created size because people wanted it, and I believe believe that everyone can dance. Not only are you learning choreography, but it's broken down in steps. This is the choreography in its most basic form. Awesome. Side to side, take it out. Very easy. Now I want you guys to act like you're in a boat and you're rowing nice and low. The program's for everybody. It's literally for everybody because every movement that I do, you've done before in your life. All I gotta do is put these in order and I'm actually doing the dance moves. It's not about doing push-ups, it's not about doing jumps, it's about moving to the beat. You gotta get it last time. Come on, y'all! Liv, are you ready? Here we go!
That makes me feel like really cool.
First thing people say when they say, can you dance? They say, I can't dance. How do you know? Because you've never really tried it.
It's super fun. You kind of don't even realize you're working out as you're doing it. You're so focused. And then by the end, you're just like, I'm drenched. You need a shower, and then you want to come back and do it again.
These are all things that you've done with your body before. I'm just putting it to a rhythm so you know exactly how to do it. It's just like you're at the post office and somebody walks by your shoulder and you like move, and you can be like move, move. You're dancing. Every day you're dancing. You just don't have the beat.
Size will choose to make you work out.
Boom, boom, okay? So here we go, 5, 6, step 2, times out, make the shake, okay? Again, you make the shake, okay, cool. So, give me something else you do.
Now hold on, now wait.
Okay.
Because this is the point I want to make.
Oh, okay.
So because you saw the difference. Okay, let's make the shake again. Okay, look at the difference between us, okay?
So I'm making the shake and he's like, kind of making the shake.
Right.
You're gonna make the shake like that.
All right, now I'm gonna make my shake.
Chill it. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, ha! Alright? That's what we're talking about right now. That's just 2 counts. That's just 1 and 2. Alright, give me something else you do.
Let's see. Then I check my Facebook.
Alright, so you check his Facebook. So you hit, check the book. So it's just hit, you just turn out, check your Facebook. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit and check the book. I like that. Let's do that one. Okay, 5, 6, 7, step it out, turn it out, and 2. Boom. Alright, cool. So you got 4 counts there. What's something else you do?
Oh my goodness. Then I get on the phone and yell at customer service.
Okay, cool. So, you make the shake, check your book, get on the phone and yell, okay?
How many steps?
You hit, boom.
Okay.
So it's just right, left, right.
All right.
Just do the right, left, right.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, go. A right, left, right. You got that, but you got to get on the phone on the right. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get on the phone. Right? Okay, good. One more time.
And then we yell.
Let's do it 2 more times. 5, 6, you know the yell. Yes, 5. He has no idea what I'm doing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Get on the phone and yell. Oh, let's take it out. All right. All right, so. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. That's 1 8 count of something that you do every single day. That's how this is made up. You're going to try
the last one?
That's it. 1 8 count. 8 count. 5, 6. Make the shake. Check your Facebook. Get on the phone. Yell at them like what? 2 more times. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Make a shake. Check your Facebook and go. Get on the phone and yell. All right. Cool.
People don't know is muscle breakdown can happen overnight, and that's also where soreness can kick in. Beachbody Performance Recharge combines slow-releasing micellar casein protein, known to promote muscle protein synthesis and reduce breakdown.
The Beachbody Performance line. Energize, hydrate, recover, recharge. The commitment to results just got real. Coming Summit 2015.
I've used the pre, the during, the post, nighttime formula, and it's working.
It
is by far the best performance system I've ever used.
Who is it for?
It's for you.
I'm not kidding.
It's freaking good.
Just might be better than the cookie.
You know, I'm digging it. I love it. I love this shit.